Hi, my name is Jay Howes. I'm a soil scientist for PGG Wrightson, and we're here in the Manawatu on the Coranga Plains. For me, when I talk about a good soil or soil science, most people think soil fertility is nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, chemical fertility. There's actually 5 different pillars to what I would call a good soil, and the soil will need to have all of these to be classed as a very good soil. And so the first of these is obviously a chemical fertility, so we want good amount of nutrients in our soil. Secondly is soil texture. Soil texture is something that it's an inherent property of your soil, very hard to change, but soil texture is how sandy it is, how much clay is in it, how sandy it is, how much silt is in it, and so that'll be a very inherent property of your soil, and can have quite severe limitations on what crops and how grasses grow on your soil. Then thirdly, we've got soil structure. So this is how the texture of your soil is put together. Soils that are with poor soil structure are soils like this that have quite big aggregates. They are quite hard to break apart. They don't form small little aggregates well. And so, soil structure is obviously vitally important for a good soil. The fourth part of a good soil is drainage, so you need to have good drainage. Good drainage means soils are aerated. Soils that are aerated will enable roots to go down deeper. Unfortunately, some soils, especially like this one here, have poor drainage, and so it is just a natural handbrake on the fertility of the soil. And then lastly, organic matter. Okay, so all good soils, need organic matter, and we'd like to have good organic matter in our soils in New Zealand. Okay, so soils with low organic matter tend to sort of form like this and have quite tough exteriors. They don't get good soil aggregates. So it's just quite important that when you think about a good soil, don't just think about chemical fertility. Okay, it's actually a lot more. And if you take these 5 pillars of what I call a good soil, only one of them has to do with nutrients. The other 4 are all physical characteristics of that soil. So it is important when you look at a soil to be sort of probably honest with yourself, I think. You could have the best chemical fertility going, you could be very up to date on your fertiliser, you've done good soil tests and you're making sure everything's fine. However, if you've got poor drainage, that is an automatic handbrake on your soil. If you've got poor soil structure, again, that's a limiting factor on your soil, which is going to hamper crop and grass growth. Okay, so it's quite important to not just concentrate on the chemical side or the chemical fertility of your soil, also concentrate on the physical fertility as well. Thanks for watching, and just remember, your soils are the foundation that underpins your farming business. So if you'd like to know more about the soils on your farm, contact your technical field representative.